All right, good morning, guys. Today we are going to be doing a 6-month pick a card tarot reading on 6-month career. 6 months from now. What is going to be happening 6 months, within 6 months, or at 6 months from now, from this moment that you're watching this video? This is a timeless reading. So from the moment you start watching is the moment that it'll start. All right. So we have 3 piles here we're going to look at. I have already pulled charms for them, so that's what's underneath here in these bowls. I've already pulled charms. That was actually the first thing I did, was I pulled the charms and then I pulled all the cards. So we will see what all those say together. All right. So let me go ahead and show you which card is which, so you can pick early or whatever you need to do. So this is pile 1, and we have this. I thought it was clear, but it's got like a green hue to it. I'm sorry about that. There we go. It's like I want to say it's a clear quartz, but it's still got, like a greenish tint to it. All right. Here's pile 2. We have this little like gold chunk. I want to say it's just a little chunk of gold. Kind of hard to see. The camera doesn't want to go. All right. And we have pile 3 right here with this little, what is that, purple? That's purple. Yeah, it's got some purple in it. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. Those are our piles. So take your 3 deep breaths. Close your eyes. Think for just a second. In your head, say, 6 months from now, career, what is going to be happening? And then whichever card comes to your mind first, whichever one your intuition pulls you towards, is the one you want to pick. So 1, 2, or 3. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. All right, guys, here's pile number 1. We have this cute little, well, I thought it was a clear quartz, but it's got some green tint to it. It's pretty neat. So let's just set this aside. We'll just actually put it on this side, right in here. All right, so here's all your cards. We have a stack of them, so have no fear. We've got plenty. There's some charms. We'll look at these last and see how they tie in to everything. I'm already seeing some stuff. All right, let's put these aside. Okay, before I get too into that. All right, so here we are going to do this one last. This is our Oracle Angel. I think that's what, oops, moving stuff. Indigo Angel, sorry. The Indigo Angel card, which we are going to view last. So we'll just put this over here with our charms there. Okay, here is some the Tarot to Go styles. Set those over here too, because those are next. And this is our first pile. This is the Wild Unknown. So let's see what we have. All right, we got Temperance. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Daughter of Cups, the Daughter of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. All right, so let's lay these out here, just as we looked at them. Oops, I don't have enough space. Can you see them all? Yes. Okay, so let's see. Right off the top, I'm going to start here. Because this is telling me that you're in a career right now that you do not like. Point blank period. This is about like being sad and heartbroken and stuff like that. So it could totally tie into the fact that you despise your job. It's not something you want to do. Maybe it's the wrong position within the company, or you're working up to it or something. But I feel like you don't want to be doing this anyway. This isn't for you. You're just doing it to get by, to pay the bills, to make sure everyone's taken care of. But I'm not seeing that it is for you, to be quite honest. Yeah, that's heartbreak. I wonder if you're thinking about changing careers. I feel like you might have been thinking about it for a little while now. Probably because I think you don't like your job. Okay, so, I mean, it doesn't hurt to think about, what other careers you want to go to. All right, so let's take a look. We have Daughter of Wands next. So, and that's in reverse. So that tells me that you're lacking passion for what you do currently. All right. Yeah, those two tie right in together. I should have seen it before. I didn't even think about it. But these two tie right in together. You're like sad, and you're lacking passion. You don't see yourself carrying on with this career. This is just not something you want to do. I feel like you want to be more free. Like, I feel like this is really like bogging you down, tying you down, and you have zero freedom, you think. You're just stuck here, like, doing the same thing day in, day out, and you don't feel like you're really getting anywhere. Right? Okay, so, let's go to the Daughter of Cups. So this is telling me, so despite the fact that you don't like your job, you're very creative. Like, you have a very creative side to you. Maybe you're a creator, artist, something of the sort. I don't know, you're very creative, maybe even a little bit emotional. I feel like you find beauty in things that aren't beautiful to other people. I almost said normal people, but that wouldn't be the right word, because, seeing beauty in something that other people can't see it in is actually very, very beautiful. Like, most people can't. Like, you look at something and you're like, wow, that's just amazing. And other people are like, what are you talking about? That's just a whatever. You're like, no, you don't see the beauty in the art of this. I feel like that's how you are. But that's really good, because that means that you can open your mind and expand to better things. You could be one of those creators that, put something on the shelves of every supermarket, or what is those stores? Walmart's, or something of the sort. Okay, so anyways, the next card we have is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is one of the major arcana cards, which is actually very good card. I feel like this card is very mysterious. I want to say you kind of have like a little bit of like psychic abilities, or maybe your intuition is really on point, and you get you get feelings about people, and like whether they're a good person or a not good person. I feel like you're really on point with your intuition, and you just know things, right? So I feel like that's what you do. All right, so as for the career side of that, I feel like this is kind of telling you that you need to follow your heart. Listen to your own intuition. You listen to it for everything else, but you're not listening to it for yourself. And that's where you need to focus more on. You need to pull yourself out of that. I understand career, you have to work, you have to make money so your family can survive and stuff, but maybe just mentally back off a little bit and start coming back into here, so you can start being creative again. You got 10-20 minutes maybe at night, but in between things where you kind of just want to relax. But I feel like in those moments you should start listening to your intuition about where it wants to take you, because that would basically be not only your higher self, but your spirit guides trying to tell you, like, get away from this. Come back to your creativity. Come back to your creations. All right, I'm not entirely sure. Since this is a general reading, I can't really pinpoint exactly what the creativity thing is. For a lot of you, I feel like it's making something, putting things together. It could even be art, music, anything where you put things together. I feel like that's what you do. You take this thing over here and that thing over there, and you take them and you combine them into one thing, and it's just beautiful. Okay, so that's where I feel like you're kind of heading. You need to start breaking away from this, whatever job you're doing. Just kind of fall back slightly, little bit at a time. Okay, little bit at a time. Start making steps towards this. Your creativity, even if it's just making one thing and posting it for sale on like eBay or Mercari, which I prefer Mercari. Anyway, just some little tidbit for you if you decide to sell stuff. Anyways, so yeah, they're really trying to push you back into your creativity and get you to start listening to yourself some more. And that, with the Ten of Pentacles here, Ten of Pentacles, that will lead you into a healthy, happy, beautiful home. All right, so like there's a little tiny pentacle here, and it's protected by all these other ones right here. So if you start falling back into your path, things are going to align for you. All right, see that? I think that's really beautiful, the colors. Anyway, yeah. Okay, and then let's see. Let's look at this Temperance card. It is in reverse. Okay, so, I mean, don't panic. That's not something horribly bad. All right, so the Temperance is actually about healing and renewal of self. Okay, so let's see. With all the cards together, I almost feel like everything is going to like kind of come together and balance out. Okay. Temperance card is a really good card. It's basically about being healed, working together, working on yourself, practicing like self-restraint and moderation. So I feel like if you do this properly, if you start following yourself like you need to be doing, like they're saying, follow your own lead, be the leader, don't follow, be the leader. Okay, so with this Temperance card coming out, it's basically telling me, yeah, some of this stuff is going to be a little hectic. It's going to feel a little crazy. But it's all going to come together, okay? And there's going to be a complete renewal. I want to say renewal of life within you, okay? So that's a really good card to get. Even though it was in reverse, it's still a really good card, okay? So with that, let's go ahead and grab these other cards here. I think I pulled 5 of these little tarot cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, 5 popped out. So let's take a look at what we have. We have the Magician. We have the World. Oh, I set them down wrong, but they go this way. Excuse me. So we have the World. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Pentacles. And then we have Temperance again. Temperance. The 10 of Pentacles are the same. The Magician is kind of like the High Priestess. And the World, we have the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, I'm sorry, I know most people read cards like in order as they appear. However, these really just give me clues and keys as to what you need to hear, no matter what order they're in. Upside down, reversed, upside right, whatever. It doesn't make a difference. These cards really only just tell me kind of like a guide on what you need to hear. Okay, so that's why I move them around like that. But anyway, the World card, kind of like the Temperance card a little bit. Not quite, but it's close. Okay, so we're going to put the World card down here. over here. But look, you have 2 Ten of Pentacles, right? We have the High Priestess and the Magician. Okay, right? The magician is like someone who can manifest or just bring in anything that they really desire into their life. I feel like honestly, I feel like this is what's holding you back right here. This career, whatever you're doing, is holding you back from breaking through and finding and seeing and manifesting and just doing, like I feel like this has got you so tied that, look at this guy. Look how sad he is. He's working so hard. Look at him. He's working so hard, but he's sad. Like, that I feel like ties into these two. You're working too hard, man. You are working too hard on something that is not fulfilling you. Right? You need to break free. You gonna do this forever, or I think you should start at least a little. Like, do something now that your future self is going to thank you for. And even if that means one small, simple thing. I think about this throughout the day. Like for myself, what is one thing I can do today that my future self will thank me for? And literally, it can be anything. It could be eating. It could be taking a shower. It could be taking a walk. It could be anything, literally. So, yeah, I feel like you're working way too hard for something you don't even like. You need to get out of this. You need to start breaking through your creative side. Start opening your mind a little more. Release some of this right here. All right. So if once you get through here, no matter if you stay working here or not, okay, I feel like you can still get here, okay, to this point right here within the next 6 months. So back up here, move forward to your creative side, start creating, okay? That's what you're here to do. I feel like you are going to make something that's going to make everybody's lives better, easier, cooler, something. I don't know. I see something amazing. I'm not sure what I see because this is obviously a general reading. So I'm seeing like different things like art, music. Oh, that was a big one. Music. I got the chills when I said that. So I don't know if like you hear music and you can create it. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the art. I don't know. But I do know for a fact that it's some sort of creation that nobody else has. You're not copying somebody else's thing. You're going to create it all on your own. And it's going to be something nobody's had before. Okay? Or seen before. All right. But the magician with the high priestess is all about being able to follow your intuition, your psychic abilities, listen to your guides, manifest things. See the magician, how he has the cup, the pentacle. I think he has a sword. Yeah, he has a sword. Let me look a little closer here. Oh, there's another sword. Oh, that's the wand. Sorry. Okay, so he has the wand. He has the sword here, the cup, the pentacle, and the infinity. Okay, the infinity symbol means endless abundance is what I was trying to say. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. See, so we have 2 of the 10 of Pentacles. So that's really just saying, hey, follow your own lead. Okay, so I don't know if you believe. Well, you probably do believe in spirit guides and your higher self and such. But yeah, they're just saying, hey, follow this because 10 of Pentacles, happy, healthy home. Look how everybody's happy. There's a happy child. There's some people back here. That reminds me of Santa. Why does it remind me of Santa? I mean, yeah, he obviously looks like it, but I feel like it's like a Christmassy feel. All right, and then there's a little happy dog, but yeah, that's the same exact card. Happy, healthy home, abundance. You have everything you need. All right, and the Temperance card, right? We just talked about that because Temperance just came out in this other deck. But I'm going to actually look and see what this one says. I don't think I've looked in this book in years, but let's see. Okay, the Temperance card. in this book, it says, oops, linked with the sign of Sagittarius, the archer, the angel pours liquid from one vessel into another, bleeding the essences. This card represents the mixing of elements within oneself and within relationships. Reach into the past for continuity that you can carry into the future. This card brings good health. All right, so that's what the book says about it. For me, it's really just about everything aligning, everything coming together, everything being perfect, right? Perfect for you. Okay, so now we've got through here. Oh, we have the world card. So, I mean, the world is kind of like, you have the world, you know what I mean? So once you get through here, you've made it. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to throw it like that. I thought it was just going to fall. Okay. But anyway. So yeah, once you break free, start working on your creativity. You're going to get your happy, healthy home as you wanted. Okay. Everything's going to align for you. And it's going to feel like you've got the whole world. Everything is so perfect. Everything is so grand. That's for you, my friend. Okay. Next, we have a card that I had pulled out of the Indigo Angel deck. Let's see what it says. This is just kind of something from the angels for you. Nature. Nature. Oh, he's holding a lightning bolt. Ooh. That's really nice. Okay, so I almost feel like you should probably get out. Do you work in an office? Trapped in like a cubicle or something of the sort where you never go outside, you never get to do anything. So maybe you should take a walk after work. Go for a drive. I don't know where you live. I live right next to the mountains, so I like to go into the mountains and just be with nature, listen to the birds. You know, it's pretty popular around here, so I like to go real deep into the mountains, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I think they're telling you that you need to get out. You need to maybe not even just physically out, but maybe just get out of your head, out of your depression. Nature is very healing, by the way. So if you have some sort of like depression or something like that you can't get rid of, take a step outside. Close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and just listen to the world around you. You might even get some like visions or something while you're doing that. Maybe that would help you see clearly. That's what I just heard. I was trying to understand why they were saying it like that, but I think this ties into this card, actually. The High Priestess, because they said that you have a little bit of psychic abilities or maybe like some really strong intuition. So I feel like if you go outside, close your eyes, take some deep breaths, you might be able to, like, in your mind's eye, see things that they want you to see. Let's see. Okay, let's look at your charms real quick and see what's going on here. I pulled these all out first. Like, the very first thing I did was... excuse me, I did not mean to hit that. First thing I did was pull out charms before I even touched any of the decks. So, let's see what they are. Let's just scoot these up a little. Alright. We have this beautiful snowflake. I call it a snowflake, but it's actually... I think it's it's a flower, perhaps? I don't know. I found it one day. I thought it was really cool. I was like, oh, I'm going to keep that. So, yeah, this is just really beautiful. Creative. I heard creative. It's creative, which ties me to that card right here, where your creativity. Creativity. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so nature card. That makes sense. Butterfly. We have nature card. Okay. We have a frog. We have, there was another one. Here it is. A dragonfly. Maybe you live close to a pond. Maybe you live close to something where there's frogs and dragonflies. Oh, that would be neat. I've only seen one frog at the pond in my area, and it was like so massively big. I was like, wow. Okay, so, all right, look, we have a bee that also ties into getting out in nature. So those are all of our nature. Look, and then animal charms. These are boots, the cowboy boots, which tells me animals, because, you know, cowboys, animals, horses, and such. So those are all of our nature. That's really cool that those all came out. You know, all those nature cards. Oh, yeah, and then these flowers are all, like, regarding into nature as well. Wow. Look, there's a bunch. Let's see. There's another flower. We got some purple, which regards to your heart chakra. That falls over here with your broken heart, you know. The heart chakra. Okay, look at this. Look at this. I want to show you these real quick. Before I open up my hand, I want to show you what I picked up out of all your charms. Look, there's another flower for nature and a bird for nature. Dude, get out of there, you know? Get out. Go outside. This is what I was like, wow. Look at all these angels. You are highly, highly protected, highly walked with. 4 angels. This is the first time in a long time that I've actually pulled more than like 2 angels out of this thing. So this really tells me that they've got you. They got you. Times 4. Okay. You're good. Look, this falls into your intuition. I almost think that you know that they're with you. That you subconsciously are aware of their presence. Maybe it's more than subconsciously. Maybe you can actually feel them. That's really cool. Okay, so let's see. Oh, look. Okay, so... okay, when I picked up these charms right here, this first one specifically, when I picked up this charm, I heard the words, but I just can't do it. Why not? Maybe you should believe. Maybe you should dream bigger. I don't know. I'm not sure why you feel like you can't. But let me tell you that you can. Okay? I don't care what it is. Whatever it is that you feel like you can't do, I feel like it's tied here. Right here. You can. You can do it. Just believe in yourself. Keep dreaming. Keep believing. You can do it. Okay? You can do it. Look, I'm going to tell you something that I don't really expose about myself, about anything. You know, I don't tell people about myself usually at all. But I'm going to tell you what I did. All right? I was feeling the exact, this exact lineup, like stuck in the house, trapped in a crappy job, like feeling like I just can't, I'm not good enough. All of this, right? I felt this at one point in my life. And I still kind of feel sort of a little bit here sometimes. But that's for a different thing. Anyways, I just want you to know that I took the first step. Okay? And I continued with it every day. And I feel better about it. Every single day, I do one thing for it. And I feel so amazing that I'm making progress and doing things that I have completely quit my job. Okay, this is what I do for a living. This is it. I do tarot readings, I make YouTube videos, and I do something a little, like, I guess people call it unorthodox or whatever. I trade stocks in the stock market. I sat down one day and I taught myself how to do it because I was determined and I was dreaming and believing in myself. And guess what? Everything is working out. Everything is aligning for me. You know, my life is getting better. I feel like I'm really pushing this side over here. I'm starting this 10 of Pentacle journey here, right? Okay, so look how much I've gone through. All of this. To get over here. But my point is, let me tell you, my point is, you have to make the first step. Okay? Get away. Make a step. That's what it is, okay? Look, here. And then here's some stuff. Maybe you make things that you sell. Look, 2 purses. These are literally the only 2 purses that I have in the entire charm bag. And I have tons of charms, and they both came out for you. So maybe you're going to create something. Maybe you're going to make a purse. I don't know. Maybe you're going to create something that everybody needs. Like, you know, women, 90% of women need a purse, you know. So maybe you're going to create something that 90% of humans need, you know. Who knows? But I feel like that has something to do with your creativity. I don't think that it's telling you to go shopping. I think it's telling you that you need to start creating your thing. Because you are a shining star. Okay, don't sing. I'm sorry. Alright, so you got 2 stars. And these are, I feel like, come over here to this side. Somewhere in here. Like a shooting star. Don't be afraid to light your own fire, bud. Because that's important. What is that? A star! Look at another little star. He's so cute. So you got some stars. What is that one I picked? Like, I call this thing a UFO. I have no idea where it came from. But it's in here. So, this is a UFO, right? What do UFOs do? They fly far, far into space. So do shooting stars. Dude, you're going places. You are going places. You just have to make that step. Look, this ties into my angels. I feel like there's a lot of male energy, masculine energy helping you. Maybe you're a man. Maybe you're not. I don't know. But I feel like there's the male masculine energy, and I think it has something to do with your spirit guides. Maybe perhaps a child? I feel like somebody's small. If it's a child, my apologies. I'm only saying that because I know what it's like. Alright, anyways, so I feel like there's a little male masculine energy that's with you, that loves you so very much. Alright, maybe even 2, because I feel like these little ones are twins. When I pulled these 2 out, when I first pulled those 2 out, I thought they were twins. And then I looked at them again, and they're slightly different, but they're still, like, very, very similar. So, I just noticed, I feel like there's a lot of twin energy. Wow. Are you a twin? Do you have, maybe you're around a twin flame. Maybe you had twins. Yeah, I feel like there's 2. Like 2. Not 2 of you specifically, but like I feel like there's 2. There's 2 people. One here. Maybe one past. I wonder if that's where I'm getting this. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. So that's really something to think about. Maybe it was you. Oh, look. Okay, so if you didn't have twins, or are you not a twin? Okay, that doesn't mean that this reading isn't for you. This could very well mean that you're gonna do this journey with your twin flame. Okay, that could be another aspect of it. Oh shoot, sorry. Oh gosh, so sorry. I do that often. I always forget it's so close. All right, so I feel like there's like a twin flame, or like you and a best friend even. It could be. It doesn't even have to actually be a real twin. Alright, so I feel like there's 2 of you together creating this beautiful, magical life. Alright guys, I think this is all I have for you. Okay, so if you liked it, please comment below. hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and follow and all that good stuff. If you're looking for a private reading, you can check the description down below, and I'll have everything in there for you. So anyways, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope that it helped you in some way. Alright guys, if you have picked pile number 2, this is your reading. Alright, we have our gold chunk. A little chunky of gold. Very beautiful. Alright, so here is your cards. I did pull the charms before I did the cards. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just, you can take a little gander there if you'd like. See what you're in store for. Okay, so this card we do last. Whoops. Keep them all together here. That's the card for last. These are the second stack. Okay, whoops. And then this is where we are starting with the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. Oh, you guys got extra cards. I did 5 and 5s, guys. That's what I did. So we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Sun. I feel like I'm supposed to go the opposite way here for some reason. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep, that's right. Yep, wow. Let me just put these in the correct order, because I feel like with the last one, I did the same thing. So, okay, excuse me. So what I do, I usually don't like read them as they come out in order. I use these really as like clues as to what is going on in your life. You know, I'm not sure where that Justice card is supposed to go, so we'll put it there. And you have 6 cards, which is, I was only doing 5 of them, but it looks like you needed a little bit more here. Something's going on. Something's going on. Oh, wow. Okay. So quick. Let me just get a feel for this real quick, because I feel like... Okay, so this is 6 months. This is regarding your career, okay? Are you about to quit? Did you quit? Do you hate this job that much? Are you... The devil and death does not mean that you're gonna die, okay? I don't know if you know that, but this does not mean you're dying, okay? This means, this is about your career, okay? So this means that your career has either ended or is going to end, or you're going to end it. I feel like this isn't the job for you. Pile 1 was kind of the same. Like, Pile 1 is very heartbroken about their career, but I feel like you just absolutely despise it. You want it done. You want it gone. You hate it. Wow, that's really intense, actually. Maybe I'm a little too intense. I'm not sure if you actually like hate it that much, but that's literally what I'm hearing. Like, I don't want to go. I don't like this job. I don't like these people. I don't like this stuff. Like, it's not for me. That's how I feel that you feel about this. Maybe you secretly wish the company would close, so you wouldn't have to quit. Well, the company closed. I guess I don't have a job, right? Is that how you're feeling? I get it. That makes, that makes sense to me if you feel that way. I've felt that way a few times about a few things. But anyway, yeah, I feel like this is just something that's really just not good for you. It's doing more harm than good, other than obviously paying the bills. But emotionally, mentally, I just feel like oh my God, I feel like you got like grrr type feeling going on with it, Okay, so, and then we got the 3 of Cups in reverse. Usually I don't really like to read cards in reverse. That's just not my style. But I feel like this, for some reason, needs to be left in reverse. And this had it been upright, it would be about people coming to you, gathering, bringing people in. But I feel like you're going to be losing people. People are going to like start going a different way. And it's not because of something that you did specifically. It's going to be more because your vibration is going to change. When you vibrate on a higher level, people sometimes can feel it and they're not vibrating on that level, and they decide to stay in their own level, like stay in your own lane type thing. And you're going to continue to progress up. These people are going to fall off. And yeah, it might be a little sad. It might be a little hurtful. However, it's going to make you feel better. Because if you get rid of the low vibrational stuff, the job, the bad friends, all that stuff, especially the job, because this is a career reading, your people are going to come off. Like, if you can get away from this low vibrational, kick all this crap, then you can continue on to the next phase, which is the Justice card and the Sun card. Wait, is that more than one? Oh, okay. For a second, I thought that was 2 cards. Okay, so you have the Justice card, the 4 of Pentacles, and then the Sun card. So this is now. This is what you're dealing with now. Okay, the low vibrational, I kind of want it to be over type of stuff, right? Okay, but once you're through this, once you figure out, this, I'd rather go do this instead of this job, then we can start moving over here, right? Okay, and that's the Justice card. This is the yin and the yang, okay? See how their tails are intertwined? Well, some people say that it's time for you to make a choice. And that does make sense when it comes to this. Make a choice. Whether do you want to stay here forever or do you want to move forward to the light? Darkness or the light? Darkness or the light? I already know what you're going to choose, obviously. Nobody wants to live in darkness forever. Like, yes, sometimes it's nice in a way, some people may not agree with that statement, but you'd have to live it to understand it. Sometimes it's nice, because it keeps away like a lot of stresses. This creates stress, but it can also like push stress away. But anyways, the yin and the yang, all right, is saying it's time to make a choice. Do you want to do this forever? Or do you want to move forward? And do you want to be happy? Do you want to control yourself? Or do you want the darkness to control you? You need to learn. I'm sorry. You don't need to learn. Why did I say it? Maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe you need to learn how to control yourself. Maybe you need to learn how to have passion again. Let's see. So once you move forward, okay, and you're able to break free of this negativity, we have the Sun card over here, okay? And the Sun card is one of the major arcana cards, all right? And that is basically saying, like, brighter days are coming, Like, the darkness will not stay forever. The sun has to shine at some point, right? So that's saying to me that, you have grand things coming for you in the future. It's just a matter of, are you going to make that choice to make the first step? Are you going to continue to stay in this dead-end crappy job, or this crappy career, whatever it may be? I think it's time to start weighing out the options and start trying to make a choice. Do you want to, you want to get better. I mean, right? You want your job to get better. That's why you're here, is to kind of figure out like what needs to happen. Well, This is what needs to happen. You need to leave that job. You need to find another way. You need to lose these friends that are on a low vibration that's bringing you down. Okay, because greater things are coming, right? So once you make your choice and you start moving on, don't forget, don't get possessive and controlling over people and stuff. And then don't get too possessive on your material gains. Because remember, material gains aren't really that important, right? In my opinion, they are not. Okay, my opinion is peace of mind, happiness, fulfillment is what's important. Like all these things don't matter. So don't try to control them. Don't try to like grip as tight as you can. Just relax. Okay, because look, the sun card is coming. All right, and that's really about enlightenment and like finding your own way and feeling nourished and complete and loved and whatever else there is to feel, like any positive feelings. And then also the sun is kind of telling me that you could probably use some fresh air. So like go outside, soak up the sun, right? Okay, so we went over these cards here. So we know that you hate your job. Okay, but better days are coming once you make that decision. So you have to make your choice, right? One step at a time. One step at a time. Let's go ahead and take a look at our the Tarot to Go deck. All right. Sometimes I like to read out of the little book because it has like a lot of information in there, or like a little tidbit. Okay, so as if this doesn't align any better, please. The Death card. Right? Same thing. You hate your job. You feel like it's killing you. Black. Okay, wow. We've got the Fool, 3 of Swords. We have 5 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, I feel like give me just a second. I'm trying to hone in on it. Okay, so the Lovers. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Sorry, my camera cut off. I'm not entirely sure where we left off, so I'm actually just going to start right what I said about this one. The Pentacles is don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay, so I mean, you could ask for help right here when it comes to making your decisions. You could ask for what do people think that you need to be doing? What do you think I should do for a living? What do you think I'm good at? Like, don't be afraid to ask for help is really all I am saying. Okay, to like explore. The Fool card is all about getting out there and doing something different. Look, everyone's calling him a fool, but look how happy he is. He's gone and picked flowers. He's got his sack with him. He's taking everything along. He doesn't need much. Yeah, he's just out there and he's doing what he needs to do, right? And that leads us right into the 3 of Swords, which is, happy coming together, completion. Like, look how it's holding your heart back together after all this crap over here, and you've made your choices and done your things. Your heart is going to heal. It's going to be held together by the things that you love the most, okay? This doesn't mean you're going to get stabbed in the heart, okay? Not necessarily. I mean, yeah, in some readings it would definitely tie over here and be like, yeah, it's breaking your heart. But here, I feel like your heart is getting put back together, right? Okay? It's getting put back together. And here's the Lovers card even, too. Like, the Lovers. So you're going to be healing. You're going to be doing some things to heal. And then you're going to finally, I don't know if you're in a relationship or not right now. So I'm not saying you guys are going to, like, if you are in a relationship, I'm not saying you're breaking up. Okay. I'm just saying that this is going to lead you into your twin flame connection is what I heard. Your twin flame connection. Just like that. Okay. So whether it be the person you're with now and things are going to get better and you're going to see that, yeah, they are my twin flame, or You're single now, and you're going to find your twin flame after you've healed, okay? But remember, don't get possessive, okay? All right. Oh, yeah. This is our journey card. We're going on journeys. And then we have the Six of Cups. All right. And I feel like this really ties into your Sun card. Look, they're happy together. They've grown these beautiful things. They have this great house out here. And they're just so content and so happy, you know. And that really ties into the Sun card, you know, because being out in the sun brings happiness and content. Right? Okay, so the Six of Cups. Oh, I'm like way off here. I was going to just look at the book really quick and see if it said anything additional that I did not mention. Yeah, it just says, in a peaceful country scene, children frolic among the cups of flowers. Alright, so I think this has something to do. Maybe people are coming back into your life once you get through all this. They're going to come in and, yeah, it's going to make you miss the days of your past. However, it's going to lead you to a greater future, okay, with the Sun card here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually go ahead and take a look at our Indigo Angel card. This one over here underneath our charms. Let's see what it has to say to you. Apologize. Oh, apologize. Hold on, let me see what this means. I'm not looking in the book. I just need to hone in for a second. Apologize. I feel like you need to just apologize to yourself, to be quite honest. I don't think there's anyone in your life that you need to apologize to. Just forget that, okay? Because that's not what this is. This is because you did not listen to yourself in the beginning and you went the wrong way, knowing in your heart, mind, and soul that it was the wrong way. But you had to do it, right? You had to. I didn't have a choice. I had to do it. So, yeah, just... Wow, that's deep, dude. I feel like you need to apologize to yourself because I feel like you led yourself astray with this a little bit. I mean, no offense, okay? So if I say anything offending, I don't mean to. I'm literally just relaying what I hear back out into you, okay? So I'm the message giver from the spirits. That's all I do. So I apologize if there's anything offensive or whatever that I say. I don't mean to hurt feelings or make you feel bad at all whatsoever. I'm just trying to shine the light in places where the darkness has overflowed, basically. So what I think you need to do, in my personal opinion, okay, I think you need to take a step back. Take a look at all the things in your life and you need to tell yourself, or ask yourself, I should say, is this what I really want? Is this where I really want to go? If not, apologize to yourself. Say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry that I led you astray. Let's move forward. And that's where you're going to come into your decisions with the Justice card. Okay? So just keep yourself in mind. Like, I feel like you're hurting so deeply, so badly, and you're so lost with this that you gotta like talk to yourself about it. And this might sound a little crazy, but that's really important. You need to have a conversation with yourself about all of this, okay? Because you never know, they could relay messages right through you too, and you could say something and be like, wow, I never thought of that. So give it a go. Okay, take time for yourself. Apologize. Okay, just be mindful. All right, you don't have to sit here and be like, I'm sorry, self, blah, blah, blah. Just be mindful of where you're going, okay, and what you're doing. All right, and ask yourself, how does this make me feel? And if it ain't good, walk away, okay? Let's look at your terms. All right, self-reflection. Self-reflection. Yeah, like I was just saying with the apologize card, like you need to talk to yourself. You need to find out what you really want, what you need, okay? Let's see what else we got. Looks like you have some feminine energy regarding angels around you. That might be motherly, sister, aunt, uncle, ancestors. Could be literally anyone you know or even don't know, okay? But I feel like it's motherly. This charm is weird. It was so pink the other day, and now it just really looks white. I don't understand that. That's weird. Okay. Maybe there's another pink one in there. I don't know. But I know there was 2 pink, 2 blue, and this one looks white. So anyway, you have some angels. Yeah, it's totally white. That's weird. All right. So let's see what else we got. The sun. We have a sun here, which is telling me the same thing over here with that card. Okay, it's the same thing. Get out. Yeah, get out into the sun. You know, look at the bright sign. Look, peace. Oops, I dropped it. We have a peace sign. That's what you're really looking for. That's what you want, right? Is the peace. And that kind of almost falls into like our yin and yang card. You know, make a choice to find your peace. Okay, so here we have some, there's not very many charms in here. That's crazy. Okay, so we have some animals, right? A couple of animals. So this also is like getting out there and into the sun, you know, with nature. These are nature charms, basically. Let's see. Yep, here's another nature charm. Here's some more nature. Like, really, I say nature, and this is just telling me, like, for you to just get out. You know? So, whether that be get out of your job or get out of the house, I'm not sure. So, here we go. These 2 purple ones are about your heart. Okay? These are little heart chakra stones. Okay? So, that's kind of saying, like, you know, listen to your heart. It could be broken as F right now. Sorry, I'm so used to cussing. I'm not sure how everybody feels about me cussing on these videos. Okay, so acorns is also part of nature, and that's partially of a sign of saying, like, you need to get out. Here's I want to say that's Jesus and Mother Mary. I can't tell, to be honest, because I'm not super extremely religious like that. But I feel like this really just tells me that the angels are with you, you know, because they're both angels, right? Jesus and Mother Mary, they're both in heaven. Technically, they're angels, so we'll just say we got some angels with you. All right, so all these flowers, all these right here, all about getting outside, getting out. Not that pearl, the mother of pearl, or well, it's the dark one. So that says this is about the self-reflecting. Like, it's like you have darkness inside right now. Okay, that's what that represents. So, and then we have an S. I'm not sure what an S could stand for with this. I heard the word survival, safety. That's what I heard. So that's what I repeated. Not sure if that's what that means to you or not. All right. Wisdom. This is about kind of like the inner reflecting aspect of it, right? You're really smart. You know, I think you already kind of have a general idea on what the heck is going on here. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you kind of have already made decisions, but you are needing confirmation. Look, if you're looking for confirmation to stop this nonsense over here, here it is. Stop the nonsense, okay? Stop. Do what you gotta do to make your money, but don't let it consume you, okay? At the end of the day, when you walk out of that job, block it off. Done with you for the day. See you tomorrow. See you in a couple days. Whatever you do. you know, block it off, find something else, focus on things you love, okay? Take that time to be like, you know what, I'm about to create something fucking magical. Sorry for cussing. Anyway, here is a feather. A feather is about, you know, our angels and seeing signs. And do you see signs? I feel like they send you signs. Things appear out of nowhere, and you're like, what the heck is this? Where did it come from? That, my friend, is from your angels. Right? If you have no other explanation for it, then why can't it be, you know? Why not? Just know that they're with you. They're with you. So there's all of our... These, I didn't pull all these out because they're little, and they all tie into this getting out. Okay? So all this right here is the same as all these little flowers. And the indigo blue is about love and about happiness and bringing yourself out of the rut. Okay? So yeah, that's really all I have for you. But thank you so much for taking the time to watch this entire video and listening to me. I honestly hope that you find your way. If you need any private readings or anything like that regarding this, feel free to check the description box. I have a link for my page on there, and you can get a reading from me, a very personal one that goes way deep into detail. Yeah, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, comment below, let me know what you think. Feel free to drop any suggestions on my next video. Alright, yeah, so good luck to you, and I hope you have a magical day. Alright guys, if you have picked pile number 3, this is the reading for you, my friend. Okay, so... I did pull charms very first before I even touched any cards, so that was the first thing that happened. And then I did all the cards all the way up from bottom to top. We have probably, I think, 11 cards total. Unless there's extra, then there's obviously going to be more. But that's what we're looking at, 11 cards right at the moment. So this stone is just, it's got a little bit of purple in it. It kind of reminds me of an amethyst. Okay, like maybe like a all natural amethyst, but it's got some other colors in it too, so I'm not entirely sure if it's amethyst or if it's just something else. But anyway, it's really nice, it's really pretty. And purple is all about the heart, right? So let's see what our cards have to say. We're going to set aside our charms. I'll let you take a quick peek before we get moving, so you can see kind of what we're expecting here. Looks like we got a word in there. Alright, before we get too into that, like I'm about to start pulling out your charms already. Oh, look, you guys got 2 of those, so we're going to have more than 11 cards. I'll tell you that right now. So you have 2 bits of advice from the angels. Those go right over here. And we're going to wait for the very end. This is the second, or clarifying cards right here. Or the tiny tarot to go is what I call it. Okay? Or that's what it is called anyhow. And this is our wild unknown. Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all you were supposed to get. 6, 7, 8. You ended up with 8. Okay, you have an abundance of cards. So let's find out what they say. We have a Mother of Wands. We have the Son of Swords. We have the Mother of Cups. Alright, we have 8, so I feel like I'm not going to have enough space to show all of them without doing, like, some down here and then some up there. Alright, we have the 4 of Swords. Ooh, we have the 8 of Cups. I say ooh, because, yeah, it's not a bad thing. It can be, but it's not, okay? Father of Pentacles. Wow, okay, the 4 of Cups. And, oh, wow, okay. Alright, so I'm just going to lay these out. No particular order they're going to be read in because they're really just clues as to what's going on. And I can kind of put them in order as I read them so it would be a little more understanding for you. But this is really, it's just a guide for me to figure out what the heck is going on with you. So it feels like, right off the bat, oh, wow, okay, so I got a few different things here. All right, so I feel like something is going on to the point of where you feel like there's nothing left for you here. Okay, there's nothing left for you. This is a career reading, so I feel like this is really honestly about your career. Okay, so there's something going on here. Oh gosh, this is a little bit complicated, a little complex situation. I feel like you're very extra protective. Sorry, there's a lot of words coming and I can't talk fast enough. You're very protective of what is yours, but I think there's somebody that you've been keeping an eye on. That's why you're so protective, because I feel like what do rats do? They steal. They cause damage. They're filthy. Some people like rats. I don't have an issue, but when they're in your house, whether they be in your life, your home, your general vicinity, whatever, you have to watch your stuff, right? So I feel like that's why you're very protective to begin with, is because there's a rat somewhere. Either, I feel like somebody is taking your thunder. Why do I feel that? Like, you are not being praised for what you are doing. Somebody else is taking it. Like, they're stealing it from you. And they're like, oh, yeah, that was me. And you were like, no, that was me. And you're being very protective over this. But let me tell you that this is not this place for you. I'm not entirely sure what you do for a living. Maybe they're stealing your clients. Maybe they're stepping on your toes, is what I heard. This ain't for you, right? You hate this. This isn't the greatest, place to work anyways. I feel like it's kind of bogging you down almost, and you know that. Like, this little lamb look, it's got 4 swords above him, okay? And he's focused, right? But he doesn't see that at any moment these could possibly fall, okay? So he's not really paying attention to every single aspect of what he needs to pay attention to. Or she. It could be a girl. I don't know. I'm not trying to genderize anything here. So, but anyways, so the 4 of Swords is really all about being still, like a stillness, like nothing's moving, and you're like really focused mentally. Like, I feel like you're very headstrong, you know what I mean? You're very, very headstrong, and you're not afraid to say, what is it? You're not, sorry, you're not afraid to say what's on your mind. They literally said like 4 different things all at one time. I was like, what? Anyways, moving forward here. So, okay, let's go back. Well, not really go back, but let's look at these other cards. When it comes to the Sun of Swords is really all about being determined, I don't want to use the word forceful, but forceful. You're very dynamic. You're very action oriented. You get things done. Like, that's why I feel like you're a little bit forceful, is because people are like, no, I don't really want to. And you're like, hey, do it. And then they do, right? Is that, I feel like that's how you are. Like, you're the boss. You're like the head honcho of it all, right? All right, so I know it can be exhausting being the leader at times, but that's okay, because you're very, like I said, you're very headstrong. You've got a lot going on for you, and then with the Mother of Cups being in the picture, like, I feel like you already know. Like, let me think. What do you know? You know pretty much everything I've just said to you. You know you're headstrong. You know you're forceful. You know that you get things done, that you're a person of action. You know that there's somebody in there trying to steal all your stuff. You know that there's nothing left for you here. Although you're extremely protective of it, Maybe it's because of a comfort thing, has something to do paying the bills, getting work done to pay the bills. You're protective of your area. Well, I guess I couldn't call it an area. I could call it like your section. I'm not sure why I said it like that. Maybe you're protective of your lane. Like I always tell people, stay in your own lane. So maybe you're protective of your own lane. Like you are focused and determined, and you're just in your own lane, even though you know you need to switch lanes. You know, you got to get rid of this rat. Something's going on here. And you got to switch your lanes, because I feel like your career, yeah, this is a career reading, so I feel like your career is suffering due to this, and that's why you have to be overly protective and extra forceful on some of this stuff. But like, I feel like you're a psychic. Like this card is about having psychic abilities and stuff, and this card is about being like in your head and like knowing, you know, being very headstrong and smart, right? So I feel like you kind of already know what's going on, and you just don't trust yourself enough, and so you have to come watch videos. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. You don't trust yourself enough, so you have to come confirm over here on these videos. That's actually a little bit funny, because I am the same. I am the same. I go watch videos too. I'm like, well, is that what I think it is? And then I watch a video, and then yeah, sure enough, it really is. So you should just listen to yourself. Like this is telling you also to listen to yourself, you know, like even though this job for you feels like it's a little bit in the dark, feels a little rough, brings you down a little bit. I mean, it's not like intense feelings. It's like, oh God, this freaking job, man, it's just driving me nuts, right? But just know that, like, once you get out of this, once you realize there's nothing there for you anymore and you need to get away from this rat, then you're going to become victorious. You're going to come out of the darkness as a butterfly. Because I feel like, oh, sorry. I feel like you're very creative. You're like an entrepreneur. You know, you want to, like, do your own thing. You don't want a boss. You don't want someone telling you what to do, because you so headstrong here that you want to tell everyone else what to do, and that's why you seem to be a little bit forceful. Wow. Okay. Wow. I feel like, okay, in regards to your career, this obviously isn't the job for you. This isn't what you really want to do, but you're paying the bills, right? So, but I feel like with your creativity and with your psychic abilities and with you being strong and very protective, that you are going to be able to shift this whole thing into a place of the butterfly, of happiness, okay, of where everything aligns and things are put back together, and you emerge from your cocoon becoming this beautiful, majestic butterfly that just everybody adores. Like maybe perhaps the monarch butterfly or something else of the sort. Anyway, we need to move on, so let's go ahead and look at these. We have the Hierophant. Yeah, that's about the psychic abilities. We have the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Looks like you want to share your abundance. You want to give and help other people. There you go, right there. When you emerge from being the butterfly, you want to pull out and help other people too. The Six of Rods. Okay. Page of Pentacles and the King of Rods. All right. The Page of Pentacles is about being focused and determined, right? Because your head, look at this. It's all aligning right here. Focused, determination, and just, you know, getting it done. That's what I was looking for, those words. Getting it done. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. My phone died. So, here we go. We are going to pick up right where we left off, and that was, I want to say, the Page of Pentacles right here. Page of Pentacles. That's really just about determination, being focused. I think we covered that. Yeah. So, and being also protective of your own things. You know what I mean? So, you're like, you got it on lock, on watch, okay? So let's see what these last couple cards are. We have the Six of Rods. Focus, here we go. Six of Rods and King of Rods. Alright, so we'll start with the Six of Rods. Alright. Oh, actually, I'm going to do this one first because it ties more into, like, right before the other one. So the King of Rods is basically someone who is strong, determined, a self-starter, entrepreneur. Like I said, with the Father of Pentacles over there, the entrepreneur with the visions. This is someone who is very honest and dependable and a leader. Like, that's why I feel like I think I said that at some point during this, that you're a leader. That's what you tell people right there. You tell people what to do. And not in a, like, do it now sort of way, like, you're the boss type of person, you know, like, people look up to you, you know, because you're smart, you're determined, you're focused, you know, people can see that, they can feel it in your energy, so that's really good. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and look at the Six of Rods, which is this guy right here, riding in on a horse. He's got everything he needs, he's got his prize, his treasure, so basically, the Six of Rods, I wish it would focus so you could see the picture properly. The Six of Rods. This is telling me that all your hard work that you've done is going to pay off. So that means you're going to have extra money, you're going to have bonuses, there'll be rewards, there's going to be wonderful, amazing things for you regarding your career in the future here. So yeah, the Six of Rods, whatever you decide to take, when you decide to leave what is no longer here for you, get rid of the rat and all the extra stuff, then all these other amazing things are gonna, like, fall into place. Like, the other decks are kind of like they need to quit their jobs, like, now, because, you know, but you have time. Like, yeah, there's nothing left for you here, but I feel like you're already kind of, like, mentally on the right journey. Sorry, mixed up those two words. You're already on the right journey, you know, you're just kind of trying to weed the rest of this crap out of here. So whoever you're thinking about that is the rat, that's probably who it is. And then, yeah, you already know that you need to get out of there anyhow. So let's go ahead and take a look at our Indigo Angel cards here. Since we already know that you need to do a career change, okay, you're going to be the boss. Everything's going to go great. Money's going to flow in easily. You are psychic. You already see this is happening. You already kind of have a vision of your own future, and you are kind of trying to portray it out into the actual world. So just keep doing it, because at some point it's going to manifest. Sorry, I thank my guides and spirits a lot. They help me with my words. I'm not very word savvy, so they're good with putting the right words in for me. So anyways, yeah, it looks like your career will really start to take off once you get through right there. Okay, so I feel like this is 2 months, 2 to 3 months out to get rid of this completely. Either they're going to get rid of themselves for you, like by quitting the job or just stepping off, you know, going off, doing their own thing, or you're going to find a way to get them out. Okay, so whoever you're thinking about is probably the person it is. I think you already knew before I even said that, though. Okay, so Indigo Angel cards. Think about it. Relax and release. Release, relax. Sorry, I read that backwards. Think about it. Release and relax. Yeah, okay, so look, I already think that you do think about it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that you already have this going on in your head, you know, so just release it. Like, you know, tell your guides, tell your angels, hey, you know what? I'm all for it. Take me to the correct path. Let's do this. Let's get the ball rolling. Push me there. Show me the way. Give me the signs, etc., you know. So just release the fears, release the terrors, whatever else you need to release, and just relax and let it all just flow in for you, okay? Because they're not going to leave you hanging. Like, Never. They'll never leave you hanging, okay? All right, and think about it. Think about it. I think you need to think about what you want to do with this situation here, whether you are actually done with it for good, or if you just want to weed out the rat and get him gone. Because, you know, this card could actually mean, like, there's nothing left for you here in that relationship specifically, right? So, yeah, you could look at it like that. But yeah, we have release, relax, and think about it. I'm surprised that you guys got so many cards. Like, you have a very clear message. And I want you to know, you are psychic. You know what's going on. You know the path you need to take. So my question is, why aren't you doing it? Maybe you are doing it. I don't know. But if not now, then when? When will you do it? Okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the last bit here, and that would be these glorious. We have, holy smokes, dude, I've never seen anyone get so many suns in my life. That means this is my sign for either getting out of the house or getting out of the situation, okay? So the sun is outside, so it means get out, okay? So take that as you will, whether that, like I said, get out of the job that you're in, or just go outside. I'm feeling like it's more career related because that's what we were talking about to begin with. Here's our pyramid. This is all about energy and oh yeah, psychic abilities and just pulling everything together, using your energies and your knowledge and your wisdom and whatever else there is. Let's see. Oh, that's really pretty. This is a nice little cross. This is just, it's not about just, you know, Jesus and being Christian and spiritual and stuff. This is actually just, in general, spirituality. So it doesn't even have to be like a specific, what's the word for those people who do religion? I guess it just doesn't have to be a specific religion. And it could be literally anything. I think you kind of like find your own way. You know, you find your own religion, quote unquote. All right. Dream. Friendship. Dream and friendship. All right. So I feel like dreaming is going to be like very helpful for you and when it comes to manifesting things. So yeah, just keep on dreaming. Oops. That around here. Dream. And I like how it's like in the release, relax, it's nighttime. She could see the stars and stuff. So dream really ties into releasing and relaxing. So maybe that's part of it. Friendship. Friendship. I wonder if somebody's going to help you either break free. Is this a friend of yours? Is this a friend of yours? Is the rat? I'm sorry. I mean, no offense by calling your friend a rat. However, that's just the picture that I see here. So, and that's just somebody who's kind of deceitful. You know, does things on the left side of the way, I guess you could call it, if you know what that means. I think I just maybe made that up. I don't even know. But I wonder if this has something to do with one of your friends or a couple of friends. I don't know. I wanna put it up here. Okay. I'm sorry if it has anything to do with any of your friends. Okay, but that's the feel I get for it. That was weird. Okay. Wow. Nobody's in the house and the toilet upstairs flushed or something. It scared the crap out of me. Okay. Anyway. We have this little angel here. So, I mean, I think you have some feminine energy surrounding you, whether you're male or female. I feel like this is somebody who's watching over you. This has something to do with one of your spirit guides, whether you know them or not. I feel like it's a feminine energy. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, so we've got the feather here, which is also about your angels being with you. This is about your self-reflecting, okay, looking on the inside. Oh, yes, you're psychic. Yeah, I should have known. You are psychic. Your inner reflection is going to guide your way for you, okay? Bee and bugs. Maybe you see like little critters, little cute critters that you actually like a lot, and you're like, oh, it's so cute. Just know that that's your angels saying, hey, we're with you still. Okay. I mean, obviously it's not going to be every single little animal or critter, but if it like if it's in a place where you're like, oh, that's weird. Why is it, in this house, or why is it in this cup, or whatever it may be. But know that that's your angels, like, they're kind of like putting it there so you'll find it without it, getting away. So I feel like that has something to do with your angels and as well. And let's see. Love, 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 love. They always say do everything with love. And then you got your heart. And then, I feel like you have a lot of love to give, whether it be like to the community or to even yourself. Like, look at all these. Purple is all about the heart chakra. You're a lover. You're not a fighter, you're a lover. So that's really beautiful. Yeah. You're going to go at everything with love. You're going to be like, I'm going to do this because I love it. I'm going to do this because I love helping. I'm going to do this because love, right? And that is right there. Boom! The key to your success is right here in the palm of my hand. It's all about the love. You show the love, they'll give you love back, okay? Even if they don't give it back, your karma will hold it and bring it in another way. Okay, so just remember that. Wow, guys, you guys are really like on your way. You just have like a couple steps to take care of. Get rid of this, negativity piece, and you should be set. That's amazing. This is a beautiful read. All right, guys, so if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button for me. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notifications button. If you need a more in-depth reading or anything like that, all the information will be down below in the description box. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and I wish you the best of luck. Have a wonderful day.